Hey everyone, my name's Warnstrom. I just wanted to stop by before we get started and let everybody know about the 4 rules. Yeah, that's right. The 4 rules of Art Club with Warnstrom. Yeah. You see, back in my day, we didn't whine and bicker about all the big things and little things in life. We just did what we thought was right, which most of the time turned out to be something quite wrong. But still, my name is Warnstrom. I make art. That's what I like to do. That's what I came here to do. And then, oh my gosh, 3 things. I love you, and I want to see more of you. You're my friends, and I'll love you till the end. It's true. I like art for so many other reasons too because of that. But I just thought I would draw for a little while. So if you want to hang out and draw with me, well, I think that'd be quite cool of you. And me for being so cool. Let's make some art. How about, oh gosh, earthquakes. You know, there was an earthquake in the area that I live in. Oh gosh, I'm getting sick. Whoa. That's right, everybody. Welcome to the club. All right, here we are. Okay, I think we're ready. All right, we got our passages cleaned out. We got. Yep. Nope. Yep. Everything looking good so far. Looks like we're live on Instagram Plus, Disney Minus, and TubeUbes.com. Okay. And now we are good on YouTube as well. Okay. We're good on all the stations. Clear for takeoff. I just made that up. Right on the spot. That's what I do. And that's something that you've probably come to expect of me. And I do appreciate that, friends. You come from all over the earth, sometimes all over the cosmos. And you impress me. You impress upon me the right to laugh and the existence of betrayal. I love it. I eat it all up. I think it's great. There we go. A little tusk. How about a little tusk? No one ever talks about the tusks anymore. Well, here we go. Well, let's give them something to talk about. How about tusks? Can be whatever you want it to be. Oh, is my phone buzzing? Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, friends. Oh, no, it shouldn't have buzzed. Why was it buzzing? Did you hear that? Did everyone hear that? Hello, Sam. Hello, Sam. It's so funny. It's so funny that you're here again, because I have so many questions. The last time we were cut off a bit short, and I had to save my ass because the sun was coming up. I only had minutes, and nobody would believe you if they said that you were a vampire. But you've got to do what you've got to do. Am I right? Oh gosh. Hold on. I run in the morning from the sun. Cha-la-la-la. I go walking and flying in the moonlight away from it all. Away from the sun. I'll burn up in the sun. It's getting hot in here, take off all of your clothes. I'll take hot in here, take off all of your clothes. I just made that last part up. That was free. Free for you, fun for me. Alright? I didn't get to where I am. Not worried about money. Worried about where I'm coming from. No, I got to where I am. I know where I'm coming from and where I've been about money. Alright? Let's not cross paths there. Let's cross-contaminate streams, right? It's one toilet. Take turns. Okay, you pee first, I'll go second. We don't pee at the same time. Yeah. Cancels each other out. Can't get nothing done. It's not how the West was won. Good God. Are we still talking about this? Hello, donkey. Oh. Morning, sorry. Well, you should. Donkey, I have been saying that for generations. I've been saying that since World War One, mate. But no one would bloody listen. And I think it was Sam that nailed the carpenter on the head with the nail tack. When he said that, well, the devil doesn't sleep. He just learns how to dream better. In the meantime, I figured I would draw. Give it a bit of boost. Give it a bit, something like that. Because in the long run, there is no depth without shallowness. And that's why I have a mirror in every single room in the house, sometimes several. Mirrors, not rooms. I'm not a rich man. I've got 2 rooms, a bathroom and a living room. It's where I live. Oh, everything is so topsy-turvy. And of course I'm lying. But hear me out, and hear me out on this, friends. Hear me out. What do you think of that, sweet? Nothing. I just need to add there we go, something like that. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Now hear me out. What are you guys talking about? Whitmore art, Whit my art, Whit you art, White you art. Are you talking about me race? Why does everything gotta come down to skin color? Or even shirt size? You know? I don't discriminate. Anybody can wear my shirts. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. My shirts. My shirts are not racist. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is it for the people that run fast in competitive ways. If you're talking about that and there's money to be made, of course. I'll sell to any racer that wants to wear my shirt. As long as he gives me credit. Or she. Or whomever. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to collect the dough. I think you know that. And I think that's why I have such loyal and heartwarming friends. And just such an amazing audience. I just can't get over it. I just can't. It's just such a... Oh, it's so good. Sometimes I get lost in the bliss. It's hard to finish a sentence. I'm trying. I really am trying. And so far, so good. So far, so good. Everything's falling apart. We're gonna die. The world is on fire. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Why not make some art? The end is nigh, and I'm a creative guy. I'm a desperate little flea on the back of the what is it? The boar from Princess Mononoke. It's like that big ass boar that's around there. The jungle is all infected with like the sickness. It's down with the sickness. It's just corrupt, vile, incomplete, oversaturated, overdone, overproduced. Things like this stamp themselves out and make themselves irrelevant way better and way faster than anybody else could make them. That's why you just gotta stick to your guns and stay true to your art. And don't let anybody ever tell you what to do when it comes to your art. Unless they're asking you to put like beans in it or something like that, or draw things in. I can draw things into my stuff sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I'm planning my next attack. There it is. Gotta give it something to grab onto. Give it some of those graboids. And if you're lucky, it'll just start drawing itself. And that's when you really know that that's when you really know that the reptinoids have really taken over your brain. And you just gotta give in. You gotta give in to the reptinoids. They're the creative ones. And they're orbiting in the giant mother spaceship just above planet Earth. In another dimension, baby. That's right. And somewhere out there, in another dimension, this drawing is a map that leads to the treasure. And the treasure being my own soul, and the map being my own life. I, me, mine. I think George Harrison wrote a song about it. Oh, great, that's a pretty good song, actually. I, me, mine. I know a little bit about a lot of things, but I know a lot less about a little bit of things than the big things in the pictures that I draw. Sometimes I don't make any much sense, and if I did, I don't know if I'd want to, friend. Because the last thing I want to do is make promises that I cannot keep. And I desperately, desperately would like to talk to a hobbit. For I think that they are the future. The future of the world. I'm sorry. I just like hobbits. I just like hobbits. Oh, that's right, okay. I'm gonna get you over here. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let's get this over with. What is this down there? You see something? What is that? What is that? It's not coming out. There we go. Oh, right, now it'll focus better. I'm gonna turn this, make it go like that. How about them apples? Just a little bit. It does look a little off white. That's okay. Let's do this. Just gonna draw a little face in there. And do this again. Gotta try to tie it all together. Try to tie it all together. Even if it's just for one measly little moment. Because once you can tie something together, you feel a bit more grounded. And having a little bit of ground is quite something. And while you're at it, put a smile on that face. Don't let them see you sweat. And when I say them, of course, I do mean the reptinoids. They're infiltrating our entire society. I think they actually infiltrated my left pinky. It just doesn't feel the same. That's all it takes. That's where it starts. And I'm scared. I mean, look at that little dot. It's disgusting. It's been there for years. Nothing makes sense. Everything's inside out, upside down. The world is on fire. We're all gonna die. And I'm happy to be here with you. That's for darn sure. Send me all your money? Okay. Yeah, I'll keep going with the pre-recording that I had. The preset recording that I had for this episode. All right. Here we go. That's true. Yeah. So bored, I wanna eat all the food inside the house. I'm so tired, I wanna sleep my life away. Sleep my life away. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat my life away. Yeah, I think that's how that song goes. I'm pretty sure. All right. That was Limp Nuggets with some kind of song in the key of D, I think. Some crappy repetitive BS. Sorry you guys had to hear that. What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on? Look at that little face in there. Let's do this. I don't think this pen is impressive.
It is interesting because yesterday there was about 10 miles from here, there was an earthquake. It was like a 2.7 or something like that, 2.4. But still. And I've been making these jokes where every time I accidentally tap this thing, I say earthquake. And now I'm convinced that with the power of logic and magic, I summoned that earthquake, and now I feel kind of bad. It, I just feel kind of bad. I was trying to make friends, and all I did was mess things up. Looks like I'm the one that needs to learn a lesson. Or I just need to get better at summoning earthquakes. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Because honestly, I can't tell if I'm the good guy or the bad guy yet. the, the jury's out. Yeah. Guess I'll find out soon. Soon enough. Well, that little area is coming together just fine. I like this little face. There we go. Now something's just sort of growing there. And then I can turn it like this too. And I can continue working on this. Maybe give this tusk a little love. Draw a little shadow under this chin. This chinny chin chin. Y'all realize that you're gods, right? Y'all are just as impressive little as gods as they come. And I bow down to you. You crazy ass humans. This is a strange world. We have to do a lot of mental gymnastics to make sense of it. On a macro and a micro and all that Hansel and Gretel and Goldilocks crap. I mean, we're sitting out in the middle of nowhere in like the edge of the galaxy, Milky Way galaxy and stuff. When even just across town feels like a long ways away for some of us. Think about how vast this endless universe is and just this where we sit in it. And what a time, like, out at this crazy ass time in this whole cosmos. We just happen to cross paths, you know. Even if we never even speak to each other, that's crazy that we're here at the same time. But then if you think about all the people that interact with each other or get to meet people that are like-minded, or, you know, you can change your like little worlds, your little bubbles through. you know, it's just a really interesting world. The potential is wonderful. The potential is the most interesting thing about us, in my opinion. Besides the fact that we can do such amazing things and build such amazing things when we want to, when we need to. And yet we can't come together in the most simplest of ways. Future generations will look back at us now and just kind of laugh at us. Because we're already laughing at ourselves. It's like living in a endless SNL skit. That shit stopped being funny 30 years ago anyways. Does anybody want some tea? I wonder what Donkey is drawing. If you've got some liquid, no matter who you are, please drink it. I want you to be hydrated. And I'll do the same. Very good. Very good. I got my snare stand. My snare's all tight. I'm really good at it. Listen, I've been working on this. Listen. Did you hear that? I've been practicing so good. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then you can flip it like this and it's like, oops, shit. Like this and it's like. And then that gets all the socks off the people's feet. That gets people just like going sockless in the street. And that's how you bring about world peace. From dancing in the street all the way to Phobos. And then there were 7. In the 90s, I was in a band called Wait, what was it called? Glitter Ass, I think it was called. I was in a band called Glitter Ass. It's kind of funny because the reason we were called that was, you can imagine. I guess you can. It's pretty self-explanatory. But I was in that band for one day. I was the singer for one day, and that was just this one time we played at the mall. And it was horrible. It was the worst day of my life. Don't want to talk about it. No, it was really fun though, and dangerous, and I learned a lot about myself and a lot about money and how good it tasted. Money just tastes so damn good. Amen. Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming. Y'all be safe out there. Have a good night now. I don't want to. If you stay, there's a chance that you might be corrupted. Or you might corrupt me. Either way, can't have it. So you go on now. You go do your thing. That's right. It's okay. That's right. I won't get angry. Thank you. I'd rather you be safe than sorry. Okay? Now, if anybody's still around, now that everybody's left, that, I got cookies, I got some tea, I got these, like, crazy underground, like, systems that go all over the city, and we can just go all over the city and pop up out of people's like toilets and people's like attics and stuff like that. It's so rad. She does don't tell anybody though. It's really cool though. And I have bands all over the cosmos, and there's doorways to all those places too, baby. All right, yeah, it's gonna be great. Oh gosh, I have such sights to show you. But let's get real for a second. You know, 1 out of every 3 people on the planet is hungry. Um, so I'm coming to you today with a plea to give me money, so I can build bombs, and we can bomb some of those hungry people, and even the odds. That way we don't have to spend so much next year on bombs or hungry people. I am speaking this from the heart and from the truth of my knowledge. I'm usually always right about this sort of thing. Trust me. I mean, just give me money. I'll do the rest. It'll be off your conscience and bada boom. Big bada boom. That's right. That's right, everybody. Sharing is caring. That's right. Also, if you would like a car, let me know. I have tons of cars, and they're running great. They're purring like kittens on my front lawn. Get them off my lawn. Get those cars off my lawn. That's right, folks. I'll be slashing deals on those all weekend. Come and get them. Come and get them. Seriously, name your price. I need these freaking cars off my lawn. Starting to look like Sam's used hot car lot. Oh. Nothing I just said made any sense. That I am sure of. Golly gosh, it's windy outside, everybody. No wonder there was an earthquake. There was a lot of wind, and it moves the trees, and the trees have roots. Do people not know about this? Do people not know about roots? I know a thing or two, a thing or two. That's right about roots. Roots, roots, roots in my shoe. Roots, roots, roots in my boots. Roots, roots, roots in the street. Roots, roots, won't you come and meet me in the middle of the street where the roots are rooting for you? Roots, roots. Oh shoot, I've got to stop that one. I might get copywritten. That was written by Jasper the Rooty Bunch Boys back in 1937. Don't want to get the copyright strike on that. That'll be the nail in my coffin. Coffin. That was a cough joke. You don't hear those very much that often anymore. I just like saying coffin. How often do you get to say coffin? Honestly. Name it. Tell me. I mean, we can talk about this. We can have a civilized conversation. That looks like a nostril right there to me. Thank you for the likes. That means a lot, because those little numbers go a long way for my little channel. So I do appreciate it. I also appreciate anybody who has the willpower to sit here and watch me for more than 2 or 3 seconds. It says a lot about you. And it means that we can be friends. Even if you hate watching. Sometimes you gotta see what comes around just to go around. If you know what I mean. Because I sure as hell don't. Sure as hell don't. I really want to make this thing look more round. So I'm gonna do my, there we go. Kind of bend them a little bit. Make them look round, right? And then down in here, just do that. Add some kind of cheek. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, no, perfect. Okay. There we are. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. I love to sing. It's in me blood. Yeah. Do you hear that? That's what happens when angels get together and they drink and they eat and they live merrily and they burp and they fart and they create universes within those little farts. And they break down entire kingdoms with their flatulence. Those darned angels. Just, they call it the wind, I call it Mother Nature. Mother Nature with the pistol whip. Here she comes again. Oh, put the pistol away, Mother. Don't hit me with it. Not this time. Well, son, if you weren't such a little whip, I wouldn't have to pistol you. Now would I? She says. I'm not talking about me real mom. My real mom would be there with a broomstick hitting the person, but no, it was not even a person. It's Mother Nature. Pistol whipping me. Right as I'm looking myself in the mirror. Nowadays, I can't even look at myself in the mirror for fear of getting pistol whipped. It's just one of those things. Life is violence. Live it up. Brought to you by Storie Grubb. What was that? Who said that? What the? Hey, Terry. Yeah. Terry, what, did you hear that? No, I didn't hear anything. Oh, okay, that was strange. Well, I trust you. Okay. You said I know I trust you. You're a good guy. I know. Yeah, I know. I know you know. Whatever. He's my producer. I don't know what he produces. I'm living in squalor. I'll move it over for you. He doesn't give me water. He doesn't give me food. I think our pet's heads are falling off. I'm not even sure if I'm on the moon anymore or if I'm still in Antarctica. Or I don't even know if Antarctica even exists. Existicas. Or exists. How do you say it on Earth? Exists. Because it's like, how can it be real and the moon not? How can Antarctica be real but not the moon? I don't understand. My brain. I'm very hungry. I get like this when I haven't eaten. Lo siento to my Spanish-speaking fans. Mucho lo siento. I just drank a buttload of water. And if you want to know how much that is, it's almost 12 fluid ounces. It's a buttload. Depending on the butt, of course. It's not like I'm going around being the butt inspector, now is it? I can only speak from personal experience, in that it's about 12 fluid ounces. What? Jeez. Let me spell it out for you. Well, I can't. This is YouTube. And people get grossed out. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I know. What do you mean? I know, no, don't say anything. You're the one saying something. I know. There's a cherry tree outside, and the cherries are looking ripe. They're red cherries, blue cherries, purple cherries, blue, hanging off the tree for me and for you. Beautiful cherries, lively, smothered in sunshine, craving to be eaten, begging to be forgotten, spit out, like a pit on the sidewalk, somewhere in hell. Whoa! These are the orchards of my life. The cherry trees will be burned, and life will resume once more, untamed, unfathomed, unbothered by the light of the dying day. Who's this new guy? I think he was a mortician or something in his last life. I don't know what he's doing here though. I mean, we're trying to get people here, not scare them away. I was a mortician in my last life. Who dared say that? Oh, sorry, man, that was me. Who thou for art thou you, sir? What? I'm Storie Grubb. My name's Storie. What's your name? My name is Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Hi. 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 Why do you say it like that? What? I'm kind of nasally. No, you're right. Now you're making fun of me? Now you're making fun of me? No, I think he's making fun of me. Who's that? This is Terry. Oh, yeah, Terry's one of my producers. Who is talking now? You are. Who am I? You just said your name was Anthony. No, you're Storie Grubb. Oh, I'm so confused. Yeah, I think we're all confused. Can you just draw? Please draw. Just draw. The show's called Storie Grubb Draws. Just, for the love of God, somebody fucking draw. Sorry, Terry. I'll get right on that. Jesus. I'm not him either. God dang it. Sorry, friends. Here we go. Hold on. Okie dokie. Whoop. Hokey dokey. Hold on. Hold on for one more day. I know that life is pain, but you hold on for one more day and you break free from the chain. Chicka. I just wanted to use this time to let you know that I think whoever you are, whatever you are, talking to you reptinoids, and the lichens, if you're listening to, whatever. It's all good. All good under the hood. All good under the same hood. I don't even know what that means. Whatever. I just want whoever's listening to this to know how much I think that how special you are, and how much without you, well, life just wouldn't be the same. And just try to cut yourself some slack if you feel overwhelmed, because you're not alone. And here on my channel, you're welcome anytime to chill, to spill, or dill. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to take some money and do some jurying and executing and stuff like that. Just, the basic stuff. But I'm not chomping at the bit to get sick with the DJ and Mr. Quick. It's just how it's just how things get nice. It's how we roll the dice. Whatever. Oh look, it's a bunch of mice. Hey, where's my cat? Dang it, where's my bat? I don't even know. I was also a very successful hip hop hood rat artist back in the day. I was known for my gangster boogie, and here I am now, all washed up and nowhere to go. But I just wanted you to know that I think it's really cool to send me money and diamonds and stuff like that, because I'm implanting them inside and underneath my skin. That way I can go through metal detectors and have an excuse to look cool doing it. instead of the huge. Yeah, I don't want to be able to take my jewelry out. They're gonna have to take that shit out with pliers and you know, I guess maybe coat hangers. I don't even know. Whatever. My voice is getting old.
No, it's not.
It most certainly is. It's almost 73, my voice.
How long have you been alive?
Well, at least since the 30s. At least.
Well, that would make you over 100.
Yeah. I think you're right. I'm pretty darn sure I think that you're right. Because I can't do math. I was never a math guy.
Okay, well, yes, you are definitely over like 126.
Oh. No, that's not right.
It is in my world.
I like your world.
I like it too.
Sorry, folks. Things are getting strange. Ow. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for it. There are so many birds in this neighborhood. I take for granted how much I actually hear them. Around the time of the LA fires, I'm pretty sure some of the birds in the area, or maybe from the just, down there, came up here. Because for a few days, our trees were just filled with all sorts of crazy sounds, and I thought there was like cryptids out there and stuff. Just every time I went out, because when I was getting up at like 4 o'clock every morning and coming out here, and I'd go outside and hang out for a little bit and let the dog out and stuff, and um, I would just hear like the weirdest things right in the tree above me, and there was like a shuffling that didn't sound like a freaking bird. I mean, even if it's a freaking raccoon, I don't want to be 3 feet away from a freaking raccoon, anyways. I don't know if anybody's ever been chased by a raccoon, but I have twice in my life, and I don't ever want there to be a third, especially if that little bastard has higher ground. Raccoons are cute as hell, but they're scary as hell when they're chasing after you, man. Their little claws like grinding on the concrete, and they're like this one in Ashland when I lived there. It was running at me and my friend down a sidewalk, and its little claws were just going like scraping like on the freaking concrete, and it was making this little sound like like just terrifying little sound. And right before it like got to me, it like darted off into the bushes, and I was able to like jump inside my apartment really quick because it came out of nowhere. It just like came around the corner, hauling ass towards me and my friend, like straight at us. And its little, oh my gosh, it was so freaking scary. And it was like, it was. And then right as it should have just like National Lampoon's like jumped on me and like got my face, and I had a boxing match with it. It just like darted off into the like right at the last second. It just beelined it for the bushes right next to me, giving me making it able for me to like jump inside my apartment really quick and shut the door. Oh gosh, those little things are scary. I like critters like that. I like possums. I think possums are cool. I didn't mean to get all quiet. I just started thinking about all sorts of stuff. That's why I talk so much, because when I start thinking about real stuff, I just get all quiet. It's sort of like all or nothing sometimes. And I'm just sitting here talking to myself anyways. Or am I preaching to the choir? Whatever it is, I appreciate the company, as usual. I really do. And thank you for the love. It means a lot. I'm pretty sure this is the one I started in that video I just posted yesterday. So if anybody was curious, like, oh, how long does it... Because I've been asked how long it takes me to do these. I did this in the video. You can see me do it in like the one on how to make art or whatever. And the paper is that big. So this is like day 2 or something like that, you know. And I've already... It looks a lot smaller than it on the... But you know, that gives you an idea. And this is... It's just kind of how they start. I turn the page a lot. Or the paper. And draw it from different angles. Because even right here... Like if you really, you know... Sometimes I even squint my eyes when I'm doing these, when I sit back, because every few seconds I'm constantly like looking back and looking at the whole thing to get perspective. And immediately when I look through the camera, like what you guys are seeing, I see like 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, the side of a face, so I could like do the cheek. Kind of have it like that, you know, just start it at least, you know. But then you know how like the cheek and the eye would be in here, I guess, the side of the face, but it also looks like a chest and like a rib cage. You can just have this thing wrapping around, bring that thing under there. You just leave yourself openings and places to go. Always leave yourself an out. Yeah, there's also... I was doing this last night, I think. Draw this angle, because I like this little face. All I do is try to find a balance, you know. And when I'm doing this kind of style, unless I'm looking at certain objects and things as a reference or for reference sake, I, you know, I try to make up different shapes or just challenge myself, like purposefully just put, you know, just like a square somewhere like that and make it square like, oh, well, I have to do something now, you know. So I would, of course, maybe right now is not the best time, but I would just incorporate it into the drawing. Usually I do like a window for my squares. But then I could do a little thing on top. Another one of those for whatever reason. And then it just disappears in there. And then it gives you a shape, another shape to bounce off of if you want. I could do this. And then even You know what I mean? And give that little horns. Ears. You know, something like that. And then, of course, that'll turn into something else later. But for now, that's what it is. And that's all it takes. Sometimes. There we go. That's at least something. All right. Everybody, I love you. I always have. But I've got to leave you. Now listen. Listen, kiddos. While I'm gone, I want you to do two things. I want you to chew a lot of gubba bum, which is bubble gum in my country. Okay. I want you to chew a lot of gubba bum. Alright? And I want you to do one thing, other thing for me. I want you to kick some ass. In the creative world, in the way. I just want you to be creative and kick some ass at it. Alright? Now, when I see you next, you better be out of bubblegum. Okay? Because I want to see that art. I think you're very special. And I thank you for your time. And I thank you for your likes. I really do. So, go and like somebody else's weird stuff. And have a good rest of your night. And I hope you stay safe and your family's safe and you're happy and you find some peace. Take care of yourself. Later, Sam. Later, Donkey. Later, Pastor.